Ready, Francis?
Yeah.
You're sweating.
No, I'm not. I'm just red.
Start the fucking show, Nate.
I'll kick you off before it starts. All right, it's the rundown. Dave's in meetings. Kevin's in LA. John's in LA. Keith is in meetings. So you have us three, and it's brought to you by SeatGeek. Use the code RUNDOWN. Get $10 off your first ticket purchase. If you want to go watch the Mets and Nats play in New York this weekend, $10 off with the code RUNDOWN. Francis, welcome to the Rundown. First time ever.
Glad to be here. You know it's the bottom of the barrel if I'm on this show.
You're not supposed to be allowed on. Like, that's kind of the thing. But
part of my contract.
Out of the kindness of my heart, I allowed you on.
Yeah.
So you're welcome.
Thanks, Nate.
It's what I do is I elevate everybody. You can just ask Smitty. The first topic, the biggest story of probably the year, McGregor versus Mayweather. They're finally fighting August 26th in Vegas. Everybody is not giving McGregor any chance at all. Everybody's saying Mayweather's just going to dance around. It's going to go to a decision, and that'll be that. They're each making over $100 million. Smitty, what do you think?
That's exactly what's going to happen. Why wouldn't it happen? What would you do in this situation?
I think that they should script it all out. They should make it as theatrical as
so you
possible.
want to like the kids, like a WWE fantasy
Yeah,
factory
I think that's the
thing,
best way to do it, is you
okay.
just make it as entertaining as possible, because the pay-per-view's going to be like $150.
If you want to make it as entertaining as possible, then actually go after each other. Fucking
But that's not Mayweather. He'll never do that.
I know he'll never do
that. He knows how to make money. He's not become like a bazillionaire for no reason.
It's a huge publicity thing. That's all it is. It's
but the thing
just
is,
a huge road. So is Pacquiao Mayweather.
If
so
you're not, but everybody's eating it up. The thing is, it doesn't matter if Conor wins. He's going to win the trash talking game, and that's really what counts. Is he dominates Floyd all over Twitter, all over Instagram. And he's so much funnier and so much more likable that if it goes to a decision, all people will remember is how emasculated Mayweather was the entire build-up.
Dude, I don't think this is a good idea at all. It's as though McGregor's being asked to play a different sport that basically he's never played before.
You wouldn't do your 8th best sport for $100 million?
Happily, I would.
Okay,
but I also wouldn't. I would know that I was going to lose against the best, arguably the best, one of the best boxers of all time.
Floyd is old. And Conor can punch, so it's not like there's like it's not impossible that he's going to win.
No, it's impossible.
It's not impossible.
It's fucking possible.
It's not impossible.
It's basically impossible. Floyd Mayweather is what, 49-0? It's like Marciano and him, like top 2 undefeated fighters of all time.
He's also so calculated in the fights he takes.
He might not even throw a punch.
He doesn't take fights he thinks there's any chance he can lose.
I don't disagree with that, but right now, he cares about fame, publicity, and money. And even if he lost, I don't think either of them will care if they lose. They're doing it.
Obviously, it's for $500 million.
No, but people are making it seem like Floyd will care if he loses and loses undefeated. I don't think he'll care at all.
Boxing's dead. It doesn't matter.
That's the bigger issue, is who cares about boxing. Topic 2, Kirk Cousins golfing with President Trump. Kirk Cousins, probably best quarterback in the NFC East. He's golfing with the President of the United States. They have absolutely nothing in common. It's a very weird, just like, lineup for golf. They talked about LeBron. They talked about his contract status. It must have been very awkward for everybody involved. Would you golf with the president if, like, he asked you to, but you knew that it was going to be like the most uncomfortable 3 hours of your life?
Dude, absolutely.
That's the stupidest question.
It might have been the worst question.
Why would you not golf with the president if you were asked?
Because it puts you in such like a vulnerable, just like, because Trump just dominates in like just like the way that he approaches people. It's like you have to kind of just like back down to him. It's like you have to just be willing to do that, and then you get a weird round of golf.
He's the president of the United States.
Dude, he's not that likable of a guy.
So he's the president of the United States.
A lot of people don't go to the White House.
Would you golf with Kim Jong-un if you had the chance?
Probably not.
Why not?
Terribly unsafe.
His father shot 18
hole-in-ones
on 18 holes. It's got to be some
Think
kind of
about that
record.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. No, but I would definitely play golf with Trump.
There's a lot of people who won't. That's why I asked that question.
I mean, it's so preposterous. Like to be
the Golden State Warriors won't. Okay, great.
I mean, half the Patriots didn't go to the White House.
Yeah, but they're already like public figures. I feel like for a no-name anyone in this office, like we would all happily jump at the chance.
I'm not a Trump supporter by any means, but I'm golfing with whoever's president of the United States at any given time.
All right,
I'd golf with fucking James Buchanan. And he was a loser.
Tell us about James Buchanan.
What? The only president from Pennsylvania out there, possibly the first gay president.
Oh.
Also possibly started the Civil War. Kiss my dick, Nate. Don't
I wasn't
question me
saying
about
you didn't
history.
know about him,
No,
stupid.
you're
I
trying
wanted
to put
to
me
learn
in a
more
box
about
a
him.
little bit, and I just
See,
schooled
this
you
is
all
the problem
fucking
with
knowledge.
Smitty is you ask him a question, he gets so defensive. Like I was
Yes,
asking
you're-
you
ooh,
about
who's
James Buchanan.
Yeah, and I
you get
answered you.
So defensive.
And you got that
like,
little squirrely look on your
just
face.
tell me
just
about
because
James
I know who
Buchanan.
James Buchanan is.
You're impossible. A blimp blew up at the U.S. Open today. Pretty funny. The guys parachuted out. They didn't die, which is pretty good. Besides that, blimps are fucking outrageous, just modes of transportation. But I think it's a funny
They
video.
were the #1 mode of transportation until the Hindenburg blew up, which
don't-
basically what happened today again.
Yeah, I don't think anyone takes blimps anymore to get around. I
No,
wouldn't call
but it's
them
now that the fact we still
modes
just
of
fly them
transportation.
around baseball games and golf courses is
Yeah,
just
it's
like
an
they're great.
advertising or
Do
a
airplanes.
televising thing.
If you still do a blimp over an airplane, I hate you.
Yeah, but blimps can like be
go
stationary in
slower.
one spot, like the Goodyear bike. You are awful at this. Every
No.
single take.
No,
like
you're
why would you
absolutely
not have
you
like a
would
blimp?
be a blimp guy. You would.
What do you mean? Of course I'm a
blimps
blimp
are
guy.
stupid like you. Like nobody's like, I want to be a blimp pilot when I grow up. You
I
want to
would
be
love,
an airline
okay,
pilot.
I'd be a Homer
'Cause blimps
Simpson
are
and be in the fucking
irrelevant.
Duff blimp if I had a
Blimps are
chance.
the
Why
most
wouldn't you want to be in the Goodyear
irrelevant form
blimp?
of transportation?
It has nothing
of all
to do with
time.
it. You're
I'm
standing up.
glad that blimp blew up, and I hope every blimp blows up, and I hope you're in it.
Is this Nate or Dave? Which fucking character are we
Dollar
playing?
Shave Club. For a limited time, new members get their first month of the executive razor with a tube of their Dr. Carver's shave butter for only $5 and free shipping. After that, it's just a few bucks a month, anytime. So use promo code URL, that's still wrong, dollarshaveclub/barstool, and get your executive razor for only $5 with Dr. Carver's shave butter.
You look ridiculous in that hat.
Yeah, you look like Dudley Dudek.
You look like the yellow man from Curious George.
You look like Pharrell after he just got put through like a pedophilia
You
clinic.
look like a forest ranger with no job.
Dave, you want to chime in on the hat? Dave.
11-year-old, he announced on Twitter that he got a scholarship offer to the University of Hawaii. K-Marco was not happy with it. He said that no fifth grader should be on Twitter announcing where he's going to college. I agree with Keith. This kid is pretty pompous to do that, but is also like pretty swaggy. Like I'm 11 and I'm getting scholarship offers left and right. I don't know what he does on Twitter, but
At what age did you get your first scholarship?
that's what I was going to say. We have a big D1 athlete right here. He had at least 2 goals in Harvard lacrosse, so he knows a lot about college athletics.
Scored 8 goals, but
I said at least 2.
Check the stats.
so. Well, first of all, yeah, I think 11 is ridiculous. I mean, and I also think committing at that age is bad because who knows if Hawaii's even going to have a fucking program.
Zero chance.
8 years
0%
from now.
chance he goes to Hawaii.
Well, that's
Zero.
right. I agree. Right.
Zero.
I mean,
Well, he's from Hawaii.
they could be terrible.
But I mean,
in
it's
7 years.
nothing is written in stone. Like he can pull out. The coaches could pull it. Like
There could be a rape scandal.
yeah, there could be a tidal
any
wave.
kind of
Just
scandal.
wipes Hawaii off the map.
Who knows?
But how do you feel about him having a Twitter at 5th grade?
Twitter?
I think that's the bigger issue
kids.
here.
Well, I don't know. What could he
Would you
possibly
be
say?
DMing models like if you were
If I were
getting
an 11-year-old?
scholarship offers like, you know, hey, I'm Francis, I'm Ginger, I just got a scholarship offer
Dude,
to Harvard.
I hadn't even touched my dick when I was 11.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was like about liking girls. I like this girl. I have a crush on this girl. Does she like me back? That was the extent of it. There's no DMing. There's no sex.
You can be on Twitter at any age.
Yeah.
I think that's
You
super young.
You want me to whip out the race car bed? You still sleep in a race car bed, and you're on Twitter all the time.
That was weird.
What's happening with you two?
He like thought that he had like a joke that was funny, and it just
All right,
the
well,
entire office
either
like
way-
was so quiet. It was really weird.
Let's move. I guess move on.
And the last topic, Katy Perry. I hate her stupid guts. She just gets owned by Taylor Swift left and right. She announced yesterday that she doesn't believe in award shows, and it's because she doesn't win any awards, and Taylor Swift wins every Grammy that Katy Perry is nominated for. So Katy cried and said award shows are all fake. I've been blogging about how much I hate Katy Perry all week, and it's rejuvenated my life. I just hate her stupid guts. Smitty.
See, that's what I like about what Katy Perry's doing here. It is Nate's got his little moxie back, and you see it right now. That's all I have on Katy Perry. Is I'm glad what she is doing to you right now, because like it's lit a fire in your ass.
I think Katy Perry needs to get back to sort of her basics, which are like poppy, jingly jams.
Teenage Dream.
Yeah, Teenage Dream, Friday Night, all that stuff. She was so great for a while, and this is like one of those celebrities or those artists who have a hard time like moving into that second phase.
Which is what she's like
Same
trying to
thing
write her
happened
own
to Christina
songs,
Aguilera, like Britney Spears. It's just really hard, and I think unless you're an incredibly talented musician, i.e. Taylor Swift, I don't know if Katy Perry is as talented as she is. It can be frustrating.
Right. So all the reviews of her album are like she tried to do it herself, and they all suck. Like she can't write songs. She's like just not talented. Meanwhile, like people like Taylor write their own songs. They're super talented.
She doesn't write all of her own songs.
She wrote all of like her first 3 albums. Yes.
Do you know that?
Don't come at me with the T Swift.
I wouldn't know. I do know
you.
there was a Coca-Cola commercial where she was like writing a song while playing the guitar, and I was sold based on that. I was like,
I'm not denying her talent. She blows Katy Perry out of the water any given.
She didn't write all of Red or 1989, but she wrote all of her first 3.
So her biggest 2 albums.
Well, here's the real question. Katy Perry was married to that Russell Brand, and I think their divorce might have kind of unhinged her a little bit.
I think marrying Russell Brand in general might unhinge a person.
Yeah, he's wild, man. Wild.
Wild. Absolutely.
He's someone who I think his characters in movies are kind of very similar to who he is in
and I
real
think
life.
they're great. Gibbons of the Greek was great.
Yeah.
Him with Forgetting Sarah Marshall was great.
Yeah.
I think those are the only 2 movies I've ever seen him in.
He's done some other stuff, but it's I don't know. Arthur was a movie he did. It was not good.
So that was a good rundown, boys. After show, I had something I can't remember now.
We had a
big softball game tonight.
Oh yeah, that's
Soft
it.
Knock season 2 starts.
Soft Knock
softball.
season 2.
We got Glennie as the skip. We got all the familiar cast of characters back pretty much. Big Cat's our pitcher. Nate's our bat boy. Francis, you playing?
No.
No. So hopefully we can squeak out a victory this season.
Are you better at softball than basketball?
Yes, without a doubt. Baseball was my number one sport growing
Do you
up.
think you've been unfairly called the worst basketball player of all time?
Absolutely. That's why I came over the top. I mean, this was supposed to be off camera, but that's why
We're on the rundown.
I'm on the rundown.
Yeah. Nobody can see like him.
There he
In
goes.
the background.
Look at him go.
All right, that's the rundown.
Wait, that's it? There's no more after show?
That's it.
I feel like we have more things to talk about.
That's it.
All right. Thanks for having me. Oh, that was a quick rundown.